In this video, we're going to talk about how to mimic a solid modafinil state with the phenylpiracetam, triacetyluridine, Noopept, CDP choline stack that is straight out of the powerful racetam God Guide. Coming up. Okay, so look, check it out. We're still running a special on everything on livecortex.com. It's 48 hours more from now. Today is Thursday, the 28th of September, so you got until Saturday to get this stuff relatively cheap. Normally the Cortex stack, which is our stack that combines uridine, CDP choline, artichoke extract, combining your very powerful frontal lobe, speed of processing, motivation, verbal fluency, drive you to action kind of nootropic stack. It's only $34.99 right now, 28 bucks. Okay, 28 bucks at livecortex.com. If you're waiting to pull the trigger on Cortex, go to livecortex.com. Link is below in the description. Get it for 28 bucks. But if you've tried Cortex, you love Cortex, you know how powerful it is, you know how good that feeling is, that stimulation is, and you're looking to buy another bottle, get it at 28 bucks right now at livecortex.com. Also, the racetam God Guide, which we're going to talk about in this video, I'll stack from it. That's 17 bucks. Powerful 80 plus pro stacks like the one we're going to discuss. And then Smarter, Better, Faster, which is our guide for new folks to nootropics that teaches you how to use nootropics, teaches you stacks, teaches you how to cycle, teaches you the philosophy about nootropics, teaches you all number of different things from choline sources to modafinil, everything in between. That's also 17 bucks. Get it at livecortex.com. And then lastly, this is not on sale, but it's kind of constant. We do stack consulting. If you need to talk with me, it's 40 minutes call or a video chat with me. 15 additional email correspondences to help you understand nootropics, get a stack straight, formulate a stack, get a stack good for you for your medical exam coming up or whatever it is. Shave stuff off your stack. Get it at livecortex.com. Get all that stuff at livecortex.com. Okay. So look, one of the things that I like to do in the philosophy of nootropics, talking about the philosophy of nootropics, is tell folks, look, modafinil is very alluring, okay? So it's easy to want to take it every day of your life because it's so powerful and it makes your brain just fire on all cylinders. It's amazing. But what you want to do is you want to have the freedom and the flexibility to take other nootropic stacks that combine together, other ingredients that combine together really can allow you to reach a similar state to modafinil. And so we're going to talk about one of those stacks that's a phenylpiracetam-centric stack, with phenylpiracetam as a base. It's a variation of one of the really, really powerful stacks that we've got in the racetam God Guide, which is, again, our digital guide that discusses 80 plus racetam stacks, but it talks about this stuff. It's like, how can you mimic a modafinil state with racetams and other compounds? Because there are very particular ways that you can do this that have been tested on very many people. It's taken me 6 to 9 years to figure out, depending on when I figured them out. We've got a lot of those listed in the racetam God Guide, but I want to talk about one particular stack that frankly, arguably, it's probably more powerful than modafinil as a standalone because it adds in working memory and it adds in all this other functional brain performance in addition to just sort of a wakefulness promoting thing, okay? It is a phenylpiracetam, triacetyluridine, right? I guess some of you are like, triacetyluridine, what? Phenylpiracetam? Yeah, Noopept, CDP choline centric stack. I'm going to give you a variation of the the stack that's in the RGG because there's many variations of the stack that work very, very well for very many people. But the basis of it is you've got phenylpiracetam working on cholinergic signaling, so probably improving the signaling of focus and working memory neurotransmitter called acetylcholine, okay? The dose range for phenylpiracetam is really 25 to 200 milligrams. We're going to discuss the exact dose here. You got triacetyluridine. That is a uridine monophosphate analog. It essentially improves neurite outgrowth. It improves axon and dendrite growth between neurons in the brain. It improves dopamine and acetylcholine receptor densities, improving the signaling of those neurotransmitters, thereby improving motivation, speed of processing, working memory, focus, these sorts of things. But also triacetyluridine in conjunction with a choline source will go and help the brain build the outer cell membranes, the membranes of cells called phosphatidylcholine. Pretty important for membrane fluidity, for overall brain fluidity. I'm trying to translate this into how it relates to brain performance. CDP choline is a precursor to the neurochemical acetylcholine. It'll build it in the brain, but it also helps to build phosphatidylcholine, the outer membrane, the cell membrane of neurons. But then also in conjunction with uridine, upregulates this thing called neurogenesis. That's the process of spawning new neurons. choline, CDP choline, and uridine are in baby's formula, and it is in breast milk, right? So it's for developing babies' brains to engage in neurogenesis to help the brain actually grow and get better and smarter and evolve. That's why it's such a powerful combination as a nootropic stack. Triacetyluridine and CDP choline in this case. By the way, we put that combination in Cortex, and that's what Cortex is so powerful. Okay, so, but then you've got Noopept. Noopept is a Russian pharmaceutical compound that's taken in really 5 to 30 milligram doses that enhances cholinergic signaling, increases brain-derived neurotrophic factor and nerve growth factor in different regions of the brain. Very powerful compound, stacks well with other cholinergics. And that is essentially the basis of this stack. So here are the doses. Here's one of the variations of that stack that's in the Racetam Guide that you can take away to mimic the modafinil state with other compounds, okay? 100 milligrams phenylpiracetam, 75 milligrams triacetyluridine, 150 milligrams CDP choline, 10 milligrams Noopept, okay? You are welcome. This is a profoundly powerful stack. The working memory cranked up, motivation cranked up, speed of processing cranked up, drive to action cranked up, wakefulness that lasts a long time, because let me tell you, CDP choline has a long half-life, triacetyluridine, I've not seen studies on the half-life, but uridine and triacetyluridine always profoundly affect me for a considerable period of time. You've got phenylpiracetam there working on the cholinergic signaling, maybe some mild dopamine via a mechanism of being a dopamine reuptake inhibitor. That is contestable, but there is a patent that discusses phenylpiracetam for cognitive fatigue, in which they talk about this and they sort of reference it and they make the contention that that's what's happening. And then the power of that and Noopept together, with CDP choline. It's insanely powerful, guys. So you've got this infusion of working memory in there as well. This is like a mighty stack. And these are the kind of stacks that, look, there are simple stacks, aniracetam, choline bitartrate. And then there are power user stacks that are so highly functional and work so synergistically together. This is how to use nootropics surgically. And to mimic a good, solid, strong modafinil state with other compounds is something you want to be able to do for flexibility's sake, so that you can cycle off of modafinil because the allure is so much you want to take it every day. And so that you have more options to take different nootropic compounds to reach different states. And frankly, this stack to me, I'm more functional than just taking modafinil when I take that stack. I mean, this is the kind of stack when I'm like, all right, time to work. I just want to be a total beast. It's the beast mode stack. Maybe we'll just call it the freaking beast mode stack, okay? So look, that's the stack. 100 milligrams phenylpiracetam, 75 milligrams triacetyluridine, 150 milligrams CDP choline, 10 milligrams of the mighty Noopept. Try it, use it, get good brain performance. And for more stacks like that, this is what I'm trying to say to folks. Like, a lot of folks have bought the Smarter, Better, Faster guide and the Racetam guide, and I get emails like, dude, I tried one of the stacks, one. And I'm on fire. I got 10 things done on my to-do list today. One stack. We've got 80 plus powerful stacks like that in the Racetam guide. I can't even count the number of powerful stacks like that are in Smarter, Better, Faster. So get those two guides at livecortex.com, or don't, but use this stack, put it together, and email me, because I think you're going to thank me. Thanks for watching. What's up, everybody? Ryan here. Thanks for watching the video. Really appreciate you being with me. But listen, if you're serious about taking your nootropics game to another level, to the pro level, if you're serious about learning more about nootropics and fully understanding how to surgically use nootropics, that Smarter, Better, Faster guide that you see on the screen, that's the guide for you. It's a very powerful digital guide that you can download for any device you have that'll teach you about nootropics, give you a bunch of powerful stacks. That's for new people, and it's for people that have been in the game for 5 years or more. And then if you're interested in learning strictly about racetams, or if you just want 80 plus pro racetam stacks, we lay that out. We break down each racetam and we give you the sublingual and the oral stacks. These are combinations of racetams and a bunch of other compounds that give you very particularly powerful brain states. Get it at the Racetam Guide. That's a digital guide that you can download and start getting access to the information right away. And if you are looking for a nootropic stack that delivers everything, I mean, look, Cortex, our stack, that's our pre-made nootropic stack. We sell it in 12 countries. Wall Street folks, business people, corporate people, nootropic experimenters, everybody else in between, speech givers, I mean, folks that give speeches for a living, get the stack, use the stack, religiously use the stack. If you're looking for an all-out balanced stack, a stack that an entrepreneur, after 6.5 years of being an entrepreneur and having a lot of demand on his brain created, that's me. That's my stack. Get it at livecortex.com. It's being called the only pre-made stack that works. Very powerful frontal lobe, mental energy, speed of processing, motivation, nootropic stack, basically for productivity. Okay, get all that stuff at livecortex.com. Thanks for being with us. We'll talk to you next.